Now the scene abruptly shifts to the past. In the Royal Academy of Magentano Kingdom, few boys are walking as they own the place. We find out the leader of them is none other than the son of one of the Duke named Thanos. He is the person with the most authority in the Royal Academy. All the boys walk towards Julian, brother of Llyod. Son of Duke can't handle the fact that a newbie such as Julian has surpassed him with higher grades, and he doesn't want to see Julian around in the school again, and then talks about making Julian crippled. He had complete monopoly in the school until Llyod showed up. He, with his clever mind, made Queen Alicia terminate the son of Thanos from school, stripped Thanos of his position as Duke and took all of his assets. Son of Duke captured Llyod as he blamed Llyod for his situation, and stabbed him. But Llyod, being genius in magical powers, survives from this attack somehow. After losing both power and magic, son of Thanos promises to take his revenge from Llyod for his condition one day. We are back to the current scene where Thanos' son is walking with a dagger towards Llyod, but Llyod blocks his attack easily and attacks back. Llyod asks him mockingly if he is the same guy who got expelled for doing mean things. This infuriates the other guy and he throws some magical blood daggers at Llyod. But Llyod easily defends himself with his shovel and strikes back. Llyod is a little surprised by what this dude did and asks the villain if he just used blood magic, as he has never seen something like that in novel. Villain angrily asks Llyod, how can someone like him become the most meritorious subject? As Llyod is someone who would kill anyone if it would benefit him. Scene then shifts to the Magentano Kingdom. The Queen is practicing swords fighting with Javier, and Javier asks the Queen what she thinks of Llyod. Queen says she thinks of Llyod as competent and talented and she would like to keep him by her side. Javier asks if it is the only reason she would like to keep him by her side. The Queen says if she needs any other reason, and tells Javier that he is acting a little weird. Queen is clearly nervous and tries to deflect the question and tells Javier she has no idea what he is on about. Javier tells Queen, no matter how strong a warrior is, he still needs a home to come to, where his tired body can rest, and they would also need someone to wait for them and to cuddle them to sleep. The Queen is sweating at this. And the scene shifts back to Llyod and villain's fight. Llyod is beating the guy badly for saying Llyod is selfish. He punches him again and again, but the villain begins to smile. Then he begins to convert into some monster and we see blood flying around like a tornado. Llyod says the monster looks even uglier than him. The blood monster begins to attack Llyod, but Javier senses the attack on his master. Queen asks where he is looking, but Javier apologizes to her and flies off to Llyod. Before the monster can swallow Llyod, Javier hits the monster with his sword and the monster converts back to normal.